Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Live from the Works. No, this isn't the gaming channel. Hold on. Failure bell. Excuse me. Welcome back to Live from the Works and to Streaming Wednesdays. Who's in the chat room? The DTS Workshops is here. Hello. Sharon Idle is here. Hello to you as well. I can see we've got a couple of lurkers as well, so do say hello. I'm sorry I'm late. I tried to boot up XSplit at about 10 to 8, thinking, oh, I'm early, I've got loads of time, I'll be on time, and then it sat there for 5 minutes, and then I started worrying, so I crashed out of it, and then I tried to load it again, and then I thought, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to tweet the link. Why isn't Twitter working? So I had to unplug the router, and yeah, it just became a whole thing. Yeah, it was a whole mess. I've just realised how mucky my cutting mat is. Good God. Mind you, it shows it's being used, so that's fine. I'm reminded when I worked in the kitchen, the chef told me to go and ask for a long wait. Very good, very good. Speaking of failure bells, haunting going on with Angela is here. Hello, and the Celestial Toy Maker is here too. Hello to all of you. Yeah, speaking of bells, I was in the signal box on Saturday at the New Valley Railway, where I am a qualified signalman. Hello, Karen. Nice to see you too. Greetings from exotic Essex. I like it. Yeah, so I was in the signal box, and the other signal box on our railway at Alton Mere was open. So that meant we were doing bell code. So things like call attention, and response, and then which is me offering the signal box a class stopping passenger train, 3-1. 4 is an express train. 2-3 is a light locomotive, and so on. When we open and close signal boxes, there's bell codes for that. So to open a signal box, you go... closing a signal box is 7-5-5, so... like so. So, end of the day comes, I send him train out of section, which is call attention, response. No, hang on, that's wrong. Call attention, and then once he's responded, it's train out of section. He responds, wait a few seconds, I get call attention, ding, 7-5-5. I give him 7-5-5 back, thinking that's the end of it. And then he sends me 5-2, which was weird, because I'm racking my brain. It's not on our list of bell codes. I'm thinking 5-2. And I'm racking my brains. What's he trying to say to me? He's shut. He shouldn't be saying anything. And then I tapped it out, how it had actually gone, and realised this is what he was doing. Yeah. I phoned him afterwards. I said, what the hell was that last one? He said, oh, someone else always does it to me, so I thought I'd do it to you. It's like, okay, fair enough. I like it. That's very good. Anyway, how is everybody? I hope you're well. I'm sounding a bit gravelly. I'm getting over a cold, so there's a little bit of a growl at the back of the throat there. It'd be a good time to record some Dalek lines, except I haven't got a script written, so I'm not going to do that. Right, what are we doing this evening? This evening, we're back looking at the double O gauge stuff, because I got some post last week. I got this. We're going to be taking a look at the Metropolitan Railway E-Class tank that's been made by Rapido Trains. It's a Metropolitan Railway loco. I've got Metropolitan Railway number 1 in its 2013 to 2020 condition, which is lovely. I'm going to show you that now. So, here we go. Here she is. She's very pretty. I'm a big fan. Looks very good. And looks very good next to my Bachmann L94 pannier tank. Yeah, I've got these out because we're going to have a little bit of a London transport themed session this evening, I think. Let me just make sure I'm not rolling over the demonstration railway. There we are. Bring the microphone a little closer so you can hear what I'm saying. And I'm doing it. So, we'll have a little look at the box first of all. Let's just tilt the camera up a smidge so you can see the box. There you go. This is the box. Typical Rapido box. It's a nice hefty box. Good. It'll go up in the loft shortly. Once I've taken it to the Model Railway Club. Right. Yes. So box it came in. Comes with this. Obviously the owner's manual. The Rapido owner's manuals are always great fun. Oh dear. So yes, anyway, yes, Metropolitan Railway E-Class, so that's exciting. Let's have a little look in the book here. In fact, I'm going to move very gently these two out the way, and we'll have a proper look at the book together. So let's just tilt this down, and I'll show you what's what. So here we've got the prototype history. It's January 2013, and a humble 044 that spent a good proportion of its life hauling permanent wide trains became Britain's most famous locomotive. It was Metropolitan 1 and was celebrating the 150th anniversary of the world's first underground railway, the Metropolitan, by taking to tunnels under London that hadn't played host to steam since 1971. It wasn't the first time that Number 1 had made history. It was built at the Metropolitan Railway's Neasden Works in 1898, apparently from spare parts left over from the construction of Number 77-78 2 years earlier. As such, it became the third of T.F. Clarke's E-Class to enter service, although on paper it was officially the rebuilt A440, which had been scrapped after an accident at Baker Street. It worked the opening train on the Uxbridge branch on the 4th of July 1904. And as London Transport number L44, it worked the 50th anniversary train in 1954. It would also work London Transport's last steam-hauled passenger train in 1961, before taking a starring role in the Metropolitan Centenary Parade at Neasden on the 23rd of May 1963. It was also rather fitting that it would work some of the first Steam on the Met specials in the 1990s, as well as being the engine of choice to mark significant anniversaries in the 21st century. So nice loco, nice history. Let's have another little look in the book here. Some details here about unboxing your model and running it in. She's not had a proper run-in. We're going to do that today. Hopefully get the run-in sorted out. Here we go. What page am I trying to show you? I don't know anymore. Here we go. I have got the DC silent one because, as previously discussed, DCC is an expensive waste of time. Am I going to get the Dapol 1400 class with a sound chip? You bet I am. But that's just for the tip field effect. Right. Yes, so there's a little bit of information here about DCC. And there's some instructions here that show you how to take the model apart if you choose to fit a chip later. There's some quite nice sound functions on this. It's got all the ones you would expect. Firebox doors, glow, whistles, guard's whistle right away. Mind the Gap features a couple of times. Please stand behind the yellow line, which I like. Train 150 due in 1 minute announcement. Yeah, nice. And shunt mode. I'm not sure what shunt mode is. That sounds interesting. It's got flange squealing and track creaking, which is quite nice. Water tank filling, again, quite nice. Drain cocks, when you start off at a low speed, you get a nice hiss from the cylinders. There's some information here. Shunt mode limits your top speed and sharpens up the responses to make it easier to perform shunting operations. There's a train set mode under F7, which sharpens up the responses to your locomotive, making it reactive, which simulates DC operation on DCC to give a train set feel. Nice. There we are. The guard's whistle plays when F5 is pressed, but when released, an acknowledgement whistle will play. Nice. Playable whistle sound F3 has multiple starts and end, which are selected at random to add variety. They were great fun to record. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's the DCC functions, but as I said, not available on this. There's some details here of optional parts. We'll get to optional parts in a minute because I have thoughts. There's some information there showing you how to fit them. Again, I have thoughts. We will get to this. Details about lifetime warranty. Let's see. Some acknowledgements. There's some thanks to TfL. And there is Metropolitan 1 in all of its glory. I've gone for the sort of later livery, the 2013 to 2020, because that's where I first became familiar with the locomotive. But I do love this sort of slightly darker Metropolitan Railway one with the number 1 on the cab. I think that looks very nice. But this is nice too. It's got the nice brass dome on this one, which is lovely. But yeah, I've gone for this one because that's how I know it. Right, and then there's the parts diagram for the different variations. So the preserved one is slightly different, but from the London Transport version, and then there's some blank pages there for time travel reasons, presumably. Yes, nice little operating manual there. Comes in this box, as I said. Let's just tilt the camera up slightly so you can see the box. There you go. It's got the plastic surround. It sits nicely in foam, so it is good to transport around. Now, spare parts. First things first. One of the things that's meant to come in this spare parts bit is a screw-link coupling. For some reason, mine didn't come with this. It seems to have everything else, but not the screw-link coupling. I've not written to Rapido to request it. I might do, haven't decided yet. But I probably won't for the following reason. These are really bloody fiddly. I tried to fit the air brake pipes and the vacuum pipes and the steam heating and the cab doors, and they're just so fiddly. I hate self-fitting parts, because while I appreciate some lovely detail on a locomotive as much as the next person, I don't think it's too much to ask for it to be fitted when it gets here, because I'm scared of breaking the engine, so I never fit sort of extra detailing parts. I had a go with this one, but like I say, very fiddly, and I'm not a fan because I don't want to break my nice pretty engine. So yeah, so separately fitted detailing there, which I'm not going to use, or at least not at the moment. If I find someone who's competent at fitting these things, I might get them to do it for me, but I am not competent, so I'm not going to do that. And then we come on to the model itself, which is, as you can see, a delight. This really is gorgeous. If I just hold this up to the camera here, it is mostly die-cast. The boiler is die-cast metal. The footboard here, the running board, that's die-cast metal. I think everything else is plastic from the looks of it, but it is it's nice to have sort of that proper metal, the proper metal in your models. I'm very appreciative of that because it just adds a little bit of extra weight. This is a surprisingly light engine, given that it is made from metal. So again, the boiler's made from metal, and the running boards here are metal as well. It's surprisingly light, like way lighter than I thought it would be. But I'm not going to complain too much. So we've got some nice lining detail on this. It's nice. The wheels, if I go in a little bit closer here and just hope that the camera decides to play ball, doesn't look like it's going to. Come on, there we are. Oh, okay, well the camera's broken entirely. It's all gone wrong. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to unplug and plug back in, I think. Bear with. 1 second. Unplug and back in. And let's see if that works for us. Anytime today. There we go. That is now working again. Lovely. Okay. Just move that around and turn the light back on. There we go. No, that's failed again. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Failure bell. Right. Unplug. And plug back in. Do. There we go. Right. And now put the light back on again. No. Does not like that for some reason. Why don't you like that? What is the deal? What are you hating? Right. Try again. There we go. The camera is becoming very upset. Okay. Right. We might just have to have just a small amount of light. There we go. Let's try that. Right. Now if I bring you up nice and close. There we are. That's probably okay. Right. There we are. You can see the wheels have nice lining detail on them as well. As you can see, these sort of rear cab wheels even have it. The driving wheels. It's a nicely detailed paint job. I've seen another YouTuber who is well known for his sort of model railway review videos has reviewed this today, and was disappointed by the detailing on the Metropolitan Railway crest, which I'm hoping my camera will make an effort to focus on in a second. Come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. So I don't really want to do this manually because I'll have to hold the engine in one hand. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Right. Let's get up real close and try this again. Hold on. Come on, autofocus. You know you wanna. Here, boy. Okay, fine. Manual focus it is then. Let's try not to break everything while we do this. Right. Video input, camera control. Turn off autofocus. Here we go. And then if I hold the loco nice and close to the camera, and then just that's focusing in the wrong direction. Bear with. There we go. That's the. I think that is as close as it's going to get. Okay, fine. As you can see, the Metropolitan Railway crest is not super detailed, but I don't mind that. It's, you know, it is possible to have too much detail. You know, let's not be spoilt here, people. Right, there we are. Back to autofocus. Okay. So, moving around to the front, I really love this loco's sort of front end profile. It's just so cute. I love it. So yeah, nice bit of detailing around the smokebox door there. You can see individual rivets there, which are nice. As I say, there are separately fitted brake pipes and things. Unfortunately, there is a rather unsightly hole on the buffer beam, but again, I'm not too bothered by that. You know, let's not get petty here. Moving around to this side, again, some separately fitted bits. If you look in there, you can see, I think that's part of the reversing gear, that little red thing just there. I can't tell if, let's just have a quick look. No, they haven't. I thought for a moment there, perhaps they made a passable attempt at modelling internal motion, but no, it doesn't look like they have. But that's okay. Bringing the model around this way, we'll have a little look in the cab now, if the autofocus wants to contribute. The cab is lovely. You can see there's individual dials painted there. You can see all the individual controls and what have you. There we are. That's it. There you go. So you can see individual dials inside the cab there. They've modelled different controls. The reversing handle there in particular, for example. And if we turn the model round and have a look from this side as well, you can see they've modelled the handbrake there. And if we tilt up there, again, you can see all the different dials and things. It's fab. I really like it. Like I said, I've tried fitting things like the cab doors and failed miserably. It's yeah, I think this is a really beautiful model. And again, I've seen other people complaining about the build quality on the models. So there were complaints about things like glue marks, and someone said this particular YouTuber had a hair that had been painted over on the front buffer beam. I have to say, I have not seen any issues with this model. Having just a quick inspection here, I do not see any problems. Like I say, my only real complaint is just that there are some rather unsightly holes where the separately fitted details are meant to pop in. Again, I am a klutz, and I am not even going to attempt to fit some of these more fiddly ones. It would be nice if you just fitted the details for us, guys. I know, that's very much a first world problem, I agree. But, yeah, it's a gorgeous model. It's a lovely engine. It's quite precious to me as well, because it is owned and lives at Bucks Railway Centre, which is where I got married. Yeah, it's a special model. I love it. I think it looks very pretty, and yeah, it's unusual. There's not much in the way of London Transport rolling stock out there. Certainly not pre-built. There's a few kits, but not anything. Sorry, what am I trying to say here? Nothing sort of comes ready to run until now, apart from this, which is the Bachmann London Transport pannier tank. Yeah, not really any tank engines. Helgen did a model of Sarah Siddons, which is the Metropolitan Bobo electric locomotive, which is yeah, which is a London Transport loco. But yeah, now I have two of them, which is rather lovely, so I can recreate Steam on the Met from my childhood. Ravenhawk is here, hello to you. Imp is here, hello. Ace of Riddles is here, hello to you too. Let's catch up on the chat room. I love the colours, says Ace of Riddles. It's beautiful colours. A brief description of Matthew's streams. Please stand still while we're currently experiencing some technical difficulties. Is it a USB light? If so, it could be depriving the camera of current. It's built in to the camera. The light is built into the camera. So it might be that the light is trying to draw too much power and it is having a fit. So yes. The amount of detail is beautiful. It is. If it's a gorgeous little model. In fact, if I just move L94 to one side and put this front and centre again, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I love it, and I love the sort of individual lining, and I love the cab. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. When it comes to detail, how close are you expecting people to look at it if it's passing at speed? This is a very good point. You know, it's only so much detail you need, and I think that crest is rather lovely. You know, I'm not going to squint at it that closely because I'm never going to hold it up to that close. I'm going to sit on the floor and watch it whiz around, and I'll be quite happy doing that. Let's see. Hello from my own workshop. Hello to you. How's the what was it, 5-inch gauge loco coming along? That's yeah. Beautiful looking model. What brand is it? It is yes, it is Rapido Trains, as you have spotted. Unsightly holes can be rather a nuisance. Ooh, oh dear. Hi Matthew, you know the RWS celebration video I'm working on? Well, recently a mate of mine have been making progress on finding a voice actor to help with the lines. Oh, that's good. Did you receive my lines, by the way? I'm fairly sure I sent you some. But I never heard back from you, so I don't know if they came through properly or not. If you need me to resend them, do let me know. But yes. Anyway, so, yeah, two very lovely Metropolitan line locomotives there. The Bachmann model's really nice as well, by the way. I've had this a few years. I love the Metropolitan Railway red on locomotives. It is a pity we don't have more in this colour, to be honest, because it looks really nice and it suits I think any loco it's carried on. Have I got a little mark on this? Hang on a second. I think there's a little mark on the paintwork there. Is that? Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to worry too much. Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it. There you go. Right. Okay. There we are. Yeah. The Bagman pannier tanks, and again, nicely detailed model. Little bit of cab detailing, not quite as much as the Rapido model there, but you can see they have modelled individual controls. So the reversing lever you can see there. They're just nice. I love the colours. The colours are beautiful. Yeah. Sit those two there. Right. Lovely. 7¼ baby Deltic. That's it. There we go. I'm working on some 1920 style colour light signals for the miniature railway, and they would fit well for the Metropolitan Railway. Nice. Nice. I approve. You have not received my lines. Okay, let me just load up my email, and I will have a little look into that for you. 1 second. There we go. Right, there's a thing on my screen here just marked time travel. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Has that done anything? No, that doesn't appear to have done anything. Okay, that's a relief. Right. Let's see here. A couple of emails on here. Here we go. Right. Hang on a second. This might have come from my all done address. Let me see. Hold on a second. I won't read your email address out, but it is Jacob, isn't it? And I have got an email address for you that I sent something to you in May on. If it's the same email address, just say so, and I will send them again now. I've got to upload things to my AirBridge to do that, which will take but a moment. This is just the stream now, by the way. This is just me exchanging files with people. Bear with me. It'll be the work of but a moment to go and grab them from my commissions folder. Here we go. Here we are. That's it. There we go. Right. Nice. And send. And it is the same email address. Okay, good. Good. Okay. There we are. Sorted. Right. I am going to send you an email from... Not from that, because that doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to send you that from the other email address. Here we go. There we are. I have just sent you a email which should have a link to the lines in. Let me know if they show up. Right. Okay. If we come back into here. Yeah, I've retired the alldone.tv address. It was costing me too much. So now I have a brand new shiny business email address, which is matafproductions@gmail.com. So yeah, if you do need to send me an email for any reason, yeah, that is the address you can reach me on for YouTube business inquiries. Because that is a thing that I have now. There we are. Anyway, that is there, and it is ready. Super Duper Monkey Ball, Banana Glass Clazy Roll. Oh, hello to you. I don't do reaction content. I just don't really enjoy it. I just sort of derailed the stream with the lines. Don't worry, it's fine. You've got them! Excellent. Fantastic. That is great news. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't tend to do reaction content. It's not my cup of tea. At the pub getting drunk maybe next time, says East Coast Steam, who's tweeted me. Okay, you can watch it on catch up. I'm going to reply to that. You can watch it on catch up. There we are. This stream is now just Matt catching up with his correspondence. There we go. That's it. There we are. Cool. Nice. Okay. Right. Anyway, yes. So Metropolitan 1. I think we should give her a run, don't you? And I will do this with a smooth as anything transition. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, that was smooth. Okay. Back her up past the camera, and immediately I can see that the rear wheel is off. Hold on. Bear with, 1 second. There are contacts on all of the wheels, by the way, which is a detail I appreciate, because it just means locos run much more easily. There we are. There we are. It's running quite nicely. The carriages in the background are not Metropolitan Railway carriages. They're Great Northern Railway carriages, but their teak can look kind of suburban-y. So I thought they would do the job. For now, I'll get the Cheshire set out in a bit and we'll play with that as well. Here we go. Lovely and smooth. There we are. If we just pull her to a stop just here. I've got the light on my phone camera there. You can see it's a bit much actually. I might turn that off. Bear with me. There we are. That's okay. It looks much better like that actually. There we are. Right. Yes. So as you can see, not entirely prototypical carriage set there, but it does the job. They just look the right sort of period and design. They could be Metropolitan Railway carriages. They just sort of work. And there she goes. Now, as she comes around again, you might just get a little glimpse of the firebox glow in the cab. There you go, just coming around that corner there, you could probably see it just lighting up the back of the cab there. There we go, as we come round here. Oh, you can't really see it from this angle actually. Hang on, as we come round again, as it rounds the corner on the top right there, you should see a little bit of a glow from the cab there. Which is a lovely little detail. There you go, there it is, just there, lovely little orange glow. There you go, we'll just bring this gently to a stop. There we are. There we are. And then if I just surreptitiously rotate the camera slightly, there we are, in that sort of a direction, and then turn up the power again, you can just see it as it comes past. Only just though. Hold on, oh yeah, let's try it at that angle. See if that improves the situation at all. There we go. Build up a little speed. There we go. And just ease off. There we are. And then, there you go, you're getting a little bit of firebox glow there. Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I should say my opinion on this is entirely subjective, by the way. I love this model because it's a lovely model. I have not received any financial incentive to say that. And if I thought it was bad, I would say so. But I don't. It's gorgeous and I love it. And everything about it makes me happy. Yeah. I could gush for hours about how great Rapido trains are. They're absolutely fab. Yeah, I've not had a bad model from Rapido, touch wood. They've all been fantastic. I've had models that have had issues, don't get me wrong. Those of you who've been watching my content for a while will remember the saga with Thunderbolt, for example, that needed resolving. But that was fine, and their customer service were super helpful. The only other issue I've really had with the Rapido model is with 1501, and again there were some complaints from other railway modelling YouTube channels about the build quality of that, and about how bits fell off and weren't glued on right. In fact, I'll get the 1500 class out so I can show you what I'm talking about here. And I'll be fair, some of the build quality on some of the models really was shocking on these, but the one I got, I think, is actually in really good nick. So let's just negotiate you past Lion. Here we are. That is my 1500 class 1501. And again, this is a cracking model. This is properly die cast and yeah, beautifully detailed. The only issue I had with it, and it's probably my own fault, is if you look on the smoke box there, on the left hand side, just here, there is meant to be a little brass thingy majig. I don't rightly know what that bit is, but if you look very closely you can see it snapped off. I took a photo when the model arrived, so I know it had it, and somewhere between me opening the box and taking that photo and me showing it off on the stream many months ago now, that disappeared and I've never found it again. I'm not going to moan to the warranty about it because it's a tiny detail. I honestly couldn't tell until I compared that photo with someone else's and went, hold on a second, that bit is missing. So yeah, lovely little model this. So yeah, that's my 1500. I'm just going to show off all of the Rapido trains I've received now. This is Ring Hor Hunslet 16-inch tank engine 060. Jack's Green, which is Ring Hor's twin. That's a lovely model. And yeah, if we just move these up a bit, because I've got a few. There we are. There's those. Here we are. So that's 1, 2, 3. There we are. So that's 3 of the Rapido models. And of course, who could forget Thunderbolt? Otherwise known as Lion, which is absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And was so gorgeous that when I went and saw the real thing in Liverpool last December, I bought another one. So I now have 2 Lions. Will I pick up the 1930s one? Probably not, but it means I can't make a 3 Lions joke. So that is quite disappointing. But yeah. Yeah, no, bar the slight issue with 1501, knock on wood, I've not had any issues with the build quality on these. There was a slight issue with Thunderbolt's DCC chip, which again Rapido's warranty team sorted out, and I'm not convinced that was a problem with the locomotive. I still maintain that was a problem with the Bachmann controller that I was using. But yeah, these models are genuinely stunning. So let's just turn that light down a bit if we can. Hold on, there we go. Tilt up slightly, because I fear that the light is washing everything out just there. There we go, maybe not. A bit closer and then tilt down maybe. Good enough. There we go. Yeah, so this now is all of the Rapido models that I own. And like I say, I've had issues with them, but build quality wise, I have had absolutely no complaints. I think this is the last of my pre-order locos with Rapido. There we are, let's squeeze Metropolitan one in there, and yeah, there we are. 6 locos I've got in total from them now, and like I say, I've had no complaints with any of them about their build quality or the detailing. They're a beautiful, beautiful set. These and like I say, I'm being completely subjective here. They've given me no money to sing their praises. They are just praiseworthy. These are gorgeous. Yeah. They're worth the money they charge. They're beautiful models. I'm big fan. Big fan. Love them. So yeah, highly recommended. Yeah. All I can say really. They're great, and you should all go buy these if you haven't already. Love them. I'm just eyeing up Thunderbolt at the moment, who is just thoroughly gorgeous in every possible way. It's got the little mini figures there, which I believe were made by Model U. I could be wrong. The Reverend appears to have moved. Hold on. That's it. That's better. Look like we don't want to be there, fella. Come on. There we are. That's it. Put your hand on the regulator there. There we go. Nice. Oop. Just knocked the bishop over. Oh dear. Hang on. Come on, your worship. You've had a few too many to be on the footplate, I think. Oops. Oh, hang on. Do not break the figures, Matthew. Not again. Push that and hold it in place. There we are. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I will sing Rapido Train's praises until the cows come home, quite frankly, because they are a marvellous company. And yeah, try not to bash him. Yeah, I'll try not to. You don't really deserve it. Yeah, no, I love this company and their models. They are genuinely fab, and I've got a lot of time for them. I'm just going to flick back to the models for a second, because I'm going to swap out the Great Northern Railway carriages and put something a bit more appropriate down. So bear with me just a second. Right. Please stand by. Right. Da-da-dee, da-da-dum. Come on, behave. I can't get these carriages railed. Oh, hang tight. In a second. Just keep admiring the pretties. Oh dear. There we are, right. we are. Right. Okay. Remove Metropolitan 1 from there, because I've got some slightly more appropriate rolling stock. There we are. Right. And back to the track. Right. These are... I've shown these off before, but I'll talk about them again. These are the CDC Designs 3D printed Metropolitan Railway Chesham carriages. These are a push-pull set of carriages, which basically means you could couple a locomotive at one end and then drive it from the other. Hence why you've got windows at the ends of the front and rear coaches. They're a bit more appropriate for this loco, but they're not as nicely detailed as the Hornby GNR carriages, so it's a trade-off. They haven't got a crest or anything, for example. I've had trouble with some of my 00 gauge coaches recently. Oh yes, what's happened? Oh. There we are. Thought I'd lost her for a second there. There we go. There we are. I do like these 3 carriages. They look really nice. Like I say, they're sort of light on details, like they haven't got any crests on them or anything, but I really like them. They're a nice set. Nice, yeah. You can see at the back there, just it comes around. There are windows in the rear, and that was because for the Chesham branch, the Metropolitan Railway did use a push-pull setup, which meant they didn't have to run locos round. Hence the design. But yeah, that looks quite nice with them, I think. Okay, it's not a full-length Metropolitan Railway train, but it looks right, and that's about all you can ask for. Oh. I'm in love. I love it. It's so pretty. Oh dear. Nice. Yeah, I am super pleased with this model. I found bogey wheels on one of my LNER coaches kind of fell out of play. Oh dear, that's not good. So I need to have an inspection of some of my older rolling stock, because some of it is absolutely knackered. So it's probably time for it to go to the bottom of the pile, to be honest. But I'm loath to throw anything out, because it's all special. You fixed it by taping it back in. It was a pain to do. Yeah, trouble is with especially with the smaller scale models like N gauge, it's all just so fiddly. 00 gauge is a bit more resilient, but again, like we were talking about with the detailing parts earlier, it's just fiddly. Yeah, can't be dealing with the fiddly stuff. That really does look nice. I can't wait for Christmas. Christmas time, I pop this track down around the tree, for those of you who've not seen me do it before, and just stick a different train on it every day. And I can't wait to see this going down around the bottom of the Christmas tree. My son is going to love it. He loved watching the trains go around last year. Only thing is, we now can't leave them unsupervised, because he's now at an age where he's walking, crawling and grabbing things. So it will be supervised train time only. Oh, that really does look good. I love it. I love it so much. Just coming back to this, can we talk about how tiny Lion and Thunderbolt are when you compare them with the more modern locos? They're so little. I mean, that dwarfs her. Look. Oh, I love it. That makes me very happy. Oh. Yeah, I could gush about Rapido's models for hours and hours, but I won't bore you too much. But as you can see, they are all lovely. You're not a Rapido model. You're the odd one out. You go sit at the back. There we go. But the rest of them, these ones, these are just precious. Oh, I'm just so happy. As much as I'd love to start collecting model trains, I don't really have the room for them. All my figures have taken up all the shelf space. Yeah, I have a similar model train problem. It's if we in fact, if I flick the close-up camera up, so you can sort of see me. Hello. If I just hang on, let's figure this out. If I this chair is very much in the way. Hold on, I'll roll it back a bit. This chest of drawers, which I built on a stream a very long time ago, contains all my locos and pretty rolling stock. This is supposed to go in the loft at some point. However, I'm not brave enough to put it all up there because it's all very heavy and very precious. So I've not been brave enough to manhandle these upstairs. But these contain the rest of my rolling stock. So stuff that I don't necessarily want to run anymore until I get a proper layout that I can put it on. But then all the pretty things live in here. And then this is sort of the Oldham carriages and models and like diesel locomotives and such that I've collected over the years, and then all the pretty ones live in here. Oh, yeah, storage space is a problem. Unfortunately, but you know, we make it work. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh dear. Right. I'm not really sure what to do with my time now. Any requests? Would you like to see anything running? Would you like me to show you anything? Would you like to talk about anything? Just throw it all at me. I got like an hour, so yeah. That just looks nice going round there, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's so bloody cute. Can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I'd love to sort out my loft and get a proper layout up there at some point, but it's very much bottom of the queue for things to sort out. So one day we'll get round to it, but not now, unfortunately. But yes, nice. I'm just so happy. Oh. It's a rewarding hobby, the model railways. Okay, Sharon, nice to see you. You take care and have a fantastic week. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Not sure what we're going to do next week. Because I've kind of reached a stumbling block with the Trailer Dingle pickup kit. I need to go round and see my dad and get him to have a look at positioning the motor and the like for what am I trying to say here? Look at the motor positioning and then how to put all the electronics together, because I have no idea where to start with that. I am the thing is, I am vaguely mechanically minded, but my dad is a genius. So I get all flustered when it comes to anything mechanical. He doesn't. He's a genius. So I'm gonna take the model round, show him the bits, and go, right, how work, and then we'll finish off assembling it at some point. But yeah, I want to get his opinion on how all the bits will fit together, and then we'll finish it off. But it's looking quite nice. I'll bring it over actually. Give me just a second to clear away the Rapido models and the like. In fact, hang on a second. Just while you're coming round, actually. There we are. Right. While you're there, don't mind me. I'm just gonna stick this on the back. There we are. Oh, that looks quite nice. Bachmann motor's a little louder than the other one. Right. Pop the pretty things back. Just knock the roof off of Jack's screen. It's okay, it's just a push fit, it will go back on. I hope. Oh, there we go. Jack's screen. The twins. There we go, go back. Right. And we'll very carefully put Lion back as well. There we go. There we go. Everything back where it should be. Lovely. Right. Careful. Here we are. Right. Let's have a little look at where we are with the pickup kit. Because it's looking more like a train now. I've glued the rear wheels in place. The front wheels are just sort of sitting at the moment. But if I turn this round and lift this up, you can see these wheels are... Oh, okay, well that's... The engine compartment has fallen off, but we won't worry about it too much. The rear wheels are now sitting in position. They are where we need them to be. So that is all good. And I can see the front set are now just rolling away. Right, I'll turn this over so we can have a proper look. So, yeah, as you can see, rear wheels are now glued in place. The springs have worked quite well, I think. It's yeah, these look quite nice. I'm quite pleased with these. They don't look entirely out of place, and they just acting as like little spacers. What will happen eventually is that will sit in there like so, and go up against the springs like the rear wheels do, like that. That sort of affair. There we are. Bring this in a little closer. There we are. And then the motor segment will go there like that, and then as that turns, that will turn the front wheels. And then these are just trailing wheels. So if I very carefully, oh hello, just nudge this again. Trying to glue that in place, I think. If I flip this back over now and just sort of gently lower it, you start to get a rough idea of what it will eventually look like. So, you know, it's just sitting there quite happily. And then this and this sit on the front here. There we go. That goes up against there like that. And if we turn this around, you can see it's starting to look more like an actual vehicle now. There you go. And then I'll just sit the motor on the back of that. Now, if I go in here and just hold those wheels in place, I can manhandle this back to the other side, like the display area. There we go. Right. There we are. Yeah, I'm given I ballsed the kit up completely, I'm quite pleased with that. To be honest, I think that looks really nice. Yes, the firebox does light up. If we just pop back to the close-up camera for a second, yeah, you can see a little glow just as it comes around the corner there. There you go. Yeah, a little bit of a glow just there as well. Yeah. So yes, it does. It does indeed light up. It's cracking. I really like it. There we are. The loco at each end does feel very Steam on the Met, I have to say, and that makes me very happy. Nice, nice. I'm happy with that. That looks really good. What do I think of Oh Dr. Beeching? Well, there is a reason that Oh Dr. Beeching features heavily in the map that I made all that time ago. Hang on, let's see if I can get the map imported somehow. 1 second. If I... there's a pre-recorded video type scene I have set up here. Hold on, if I open the preview editor, I'll see if I can import that. 1 second. Here we go. No, that's the close-up camera. Pre-recorded video, there we are. Right, and I'll import that map again and we can have a proper look. Right, here we go. Actually, what am I doing? I can just open it up in the map software, can't I? You are not very smart, Matthew. I know. Right, let's see. Have we got that somewhere? I assume so. There we are. Wonder Draft. That's what I'm after. There we go. Right. Okay. Check the old desktop view is functioning as intended, which it does appear to be. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. Right. Okay, now I've done that, if I switch over to desktop view, here we go. This is Wonder Draft. For those of you who've not seen this, this was my the software I used to create a map of all of the fictional railways I have either made or been influenced by. And if we zoom in on here, so you've got Titfield down here, obviously. You couldn't do this without Titfield. Mallingford, come up from Mallingford, you've got Scratchwood Junction. There's a line there that goes off to Quainton Road and Marylebone, which explains why the Metropolitan line does a limited service here. Maybe something to do with that, who knows, it's law. Right, Scratchwood Central, Horton, which is the N-gauge layout, and Turing, which is the railway in the garden. So as you can see, it all sort of vaguely fits together. These are sort of the three railways I have built. We've got Scratchwood Junction, which is my double O-gauge layout, my parents' house that will one day migrate over here. Horton is the N-gauge layout, and then Turing is the Garden Railway, and Strawbridge at the other end of the line. Moving up here, we've got Dick's layout, Merchester, which has passed to his son now. I don't know what's happened to that. I think that when I spoke to Dick's wife Lynn, her son was going to move the layout to a new house when he had purchased it, but that was some time ago. It might already have been moved. Anyway, if we come down here, we've got Swinthorpe, Austen-in-the-Road, Bigglesby, Coldhorton, Nottingham Bassett and Hatley, which is the branch line from Oh Dr. Beeching, and it goes to Buston and Wensted. Yeah, I had to include it because, yeah, one of my favourite sitcoms, Oh Dr. Beeching. And the River Arley flows along the branch line as well, which is a nod to Arley Station, which is the stand-in for Hatley in the show. Yeah. I don't know if all of you have seen this before. It's a nice little map. This up here, Duxwell. This is Birdlines Manor Railway. This is a rough approximation of the railway that I have built at a mutual friend's home. He has like 5 acres of land and he's built a railway there. And Matthew's Mount is a part of the railway that's named after me because I got my car stuck on a lump of concrete. Yeah. I love this map. It's such a good map. There's too many trees. I think I should remove some trees. But yeah. But yes, as I said, the whole point of this was Hatley has made it into the fictional places map. So yeah, the all around point of that is I adore Dr. Beeching. It's a fabulous show. Very dated now, but yeah, no, I love it. It's a great show. I've met Richard Spendlove, funnily enough, who wrote that and who played oh god, Mr. Orkindale in it. Yeah, nice man. Yeah. So what have we done? Covered the pickup truck, which we're probably not going to work on next week. I have seen this map before. It looks really nice since I last saw it. Yeah, we finished it off on another stream, and it's I'm really proud of that. I think that's a nice thing that I did on this stream. It's silly, but it's nice to just give a geographical type of fare to everything. And canonically, Scratchwood also appears in the Cult of Scratchwood, but is also, although Matt lives in Milton Keynes, there are certain references to Scratchwood, like in the which episode is it? It's the one about Santa Claus. Derek shows Matt a flyer for like a Santa's Grotto type affair. And that is set in... I might have the file, actually. Hold on, let me see if I've still got that. If I do, that's I'm going to show you it, because it's hilarious. The place where that is being held is in Scratchwood. Just because I needed an address, and that was funny to me. Let me see if I've still got it. Hold on. Probably be in documents rather than on my OneDrive. Let's have a look. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, blimey. Cult of Scratchwood. No, this might be in Adventures of Derek and Matt, actually, thinking about it. Hold on. Adventures of Derek and Matt. Santa's Grotto leaflet. Here we go. Let's open this up and I'll show you. Yeah, if we come back to the desktop view just for a moment. Yes, this is the leaflet that appears in which one is it? So it's the Christmas episode of the Adventures of Derek and Matt, the title of which I forget. But as you can see, it is at the Matt Smith Memorial Community Centre on Scratchwood High Street. which was so funny. And of course, Meet the Legend is just a silly throwaway joke, because the whole premise of that episode is that Matt's trying to explain that no, Santa Claus is not real. He's a myth, a legend, blah blah blah. I just love the little details I put on this, like, free gift, in inverted commas, only available to premium customers, extra charge of £10 will apply, gifts may contain small parts, lead paint and Ebola, not suitable for children. This was a stupid level of detail to go through for a thing that appeared in less than a second of shot, and you only see the top bit anyway. Yeah, the Matt Smith Memorial Community Centre, of course, was a reference to the fact that Matt Smith had literally just regenerated. I think. What year did this come out? This would have been 2014. So I think either Matt Smith had just regenerated or Peter Capaldi's series had just started. Either way, it was just a nod to the fact that the 11th Doctor wasn't in Doctor Who anymore. So hence the Matt Smith Memorial Community Centre. And yeah, Scratchwood High Street, because I needed an address and I wanted to get a reference to Scratchwood in somewhere. Yeah, it's a silly prop, and I like it. It's that writing that made me chuckle, and that's kind of my guiding ethos with all of the comedy videos. I write stuff that would make me laugh and hope other people enjoy it. It's that's always been my idea. It's like, if I write something that I think is funny, maybe someone else will too. Yeah, and that leaflet is just so funny to me. That yeah, great fun. I enjoyed that. Oh dear. Yeah, stupid jokes in all of these, but yeah, geographically, the location of Scratchwood is in Matt's garage in the show, but it's also somehow a real place that sort of exists somewhere. I don't know. I've lost track of the canon at this point, but yeah. There is a real place called Scratchwood. It's a service station on the M1, heading towards Brent Cross. So it's yeah, it's not a very good service station. And interestingly, the guns on the HMS Belfast, which is the battleship that's moored up by the Tower of London and Tower Bridge, the guns on the HMS Belfast are positioned in such a way that if you launched a shell from them in their current position, it would destroy Scratchwood motorway services. That just makes me laugh. But yeah, the motorway services and the town are no relation to one another. Whereabouts in England do you live? I live in Bletchley, which is to the south of Milton Keynes. It's not part of Milton Keynes. It's what the locals will tell you. It totally is. But yeah, it's I am in Bletchley in Milton Keynes. Yeah, it's good times. Yeah. But yeah, on that occasion, I just needed a stupid address for the throwaway gag. So the Matt Smith Memorial Community Centre on Scratchwood High Street. Yeah. I just had to get the reference in. It was funny. Yeah, but canonically in the Cult of Scratchwood videos, Derek names the cult after Matt's model railway, because of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just rambling at this point. Is there anything else you guys want to see or do or talk about or whatever? Let's go back and look at the train, because the train is pretty and I like looking at the train. It's so nice. Let's have a look. I've kind of got a hankering to watch that episode now. Hang on. Do. Do a live reaction video to your own video. It's going to be very boring, but sure, why the hell not? let's do it. Do you have any other Doctor Who figures aside from Daleks? I have precisely one other Doctor Who figure, and it is it Brannigan, the cat person from Gridlock? I think because he came bundled in with something else. Yes, he's around somewhere. Hang on, let's see if I've got him somewhere. Hold on. No, actually, I don't seem to. He's wonder what's happened to him. Oh, I'm a little bit despondent about that, not gonna lie. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, that's the only other model I have. Doctor Who was. I don't have any of the Doctors. It's just never appealed to me, to be honest. Right, hold on. Let's find that episode of Derek and Matt we can watch. Da 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 da. Dee da da dum. I do have Peter Capaldi, actually. I've got a... No, sorry, I lied. I lied to you all. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry, I lied. I'm a horrible lying liar pants. I've got the Funko Pop Peter Capaldi and the Lego Peter and Matt, and the other Lego Peter on the other side of the TARDIS. Because why the hell not? Why wouldn't you have that? Yeah, sorry, I lied. I'd forgotten about him. Put that back there. Ooh, dusty back here. I need to have a clean. Jump for another day. Right, what was I doing? Yes, I was looking up that video, wasn't I? Hold on. There we go. Da 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 da. View your channel. There we go. Nice. Anytime today, fella. Right. Hang on a second. Right. Playlist. The Adventures of Derek and Matt. Here we are. It was The Night Before Christmas, obviously. What else would it be called? Hang on, here we go. There we are. Right, that is all set up. Just fling you up there. Oh God, hang on. I've broken it. It's all gone wrong. I just ruined the magic by dragging the camera about. No, come back. Behave yourself. There we go. That should be locked, really. Why is it not locked? There we are. It is now locked. Oh, failure bell. Right. Yes, let's flick over to the desktop view. Let's see. Can I bring up my camera for this? I should be able to. Hold on a minute. I thought I could. Here we are. Main camera. There we go. That's better. Right. That should have a transition on it, really. Let's see. Background removal. No. Masking. No. Transition. Fade. There we are. That's better. Whoop, whoop. There we are. That's better. Right. Let's watch this episode.
Just click on the link, and it should be able to help you track the target down.
Brent and Cargay there.
Okay.
You have done well.
Oh,
I really don't like the old style Dalek voices anymore. They're just too obnoxious. I much prefer it now I've got a proper ring modulator.
Gum, and of course a handy dandy sonic screwdriver.
You have performed exceptionally.
Bren is fantastic, by the way. Go and subscribe to him on YouTube. He's absolutely fab.
Have you received the gift I sent for you?
Yeah. You know,
Genuinely sent him a £1 coin for this.
don't get me wrong here. And yeah, very nice handwriting, especially since you're inside that metal casing. But the pound, not legal tender here in America. You know that, right?
I do not understand.
Well, the problem is that... You know what? Never mind. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thanks are not necessary. If you continue to obey, further rewards will be forthcoming.
Oh, excellent. Perhaps next time you could send me some Poundland vouchers, Governor? Wouldn't that be swell to take me some vouchers to Poundland? Buy me some tat. Maybe I could review it like a certain Ashen, maybe?
If that...
I'm just going to pause that. That line that Brent and Cargo just did, it should have been performed like this. Derek says, I could buy you some vouchers for Poundland, and Brent and Cargo are supposed to go, oh, excellent! Perhaps I could go down to Poundland with me vouchers and buy me some tat, Governor. Wouldn't that be swell? It was meant to be sort of a Victorian street urchin type accent. It's like, wouldn't it be swell to take me vouchers to Poundland and buy me some tat? He added a bit about Ashins. It was not a good British accent, but that made it more hilarious. So we ran with it.
Is what you desire, then I will see what I can do.
That was a joke. If anything, what I want is a standard paycheck.
We will pay you nothing.
I like this running joke that Bren is just unpaid labour.
Again.
Always worth a shot.
We shall speak again after the festivities are concluded. Merry Christmas.
Ay. What an idiot. Honestly.
Oh, Bren. Never change, man. Never change. And this is the link that Bren has sent him. It's NORAD Track Centre, because of course it is. Oh, in fact, Capaldi's series must have started because I use his theme music for this. Ah. Oh, well, that answers that question. Do you know, the old school title sequence for these has a certain charm, but I much prefer the newer ones. We've had a downgrade because when I filmed this, the NORAD Track Centre website was just a placeholder. Just Matt despairing there.
That's really our prize Muppets, you know that, right?
I did not explain our plans for you to be insulting. I seek only to protect this installation from intruders.
Derek, read my lips. Santa is not real.
Then how do you explain explain this.
There you go. There it is. You can't even see the Matt Smith Memorial Community Centre gag.
It's pretend.
Yeah, you literally can't see it. There's a tiny little bit. If I just turn the camera off for a second, you can just make it out there, but it is not clear at all. Oh, that is so disappointing. Yeah.
You know, for children.
Then why do the American military forces track his position and display it on the internet?
Very good
Again,
question.
Look, this is just what Christmas is all about, you know. Family, good cheer, lying to small children about a jolly old fat man who brings them gifts on Christmas Eve, you know, that kind of stuff.
Matt is such a cynic.
I do not understand.
Really? A Dalek not understanding the concept of Christmas? You surprise me.
Do not mock the Daleks. Why would humans lie about the existence of Santa Claus?
Well, it's not really a lie. It's more of a metaphor, you know, to encourage good behaviour and stuff.
It is a propaganda tool used to fool humans into behaving in a positive manner.
Well, when you put it like that... Wait, no, look... Yes, Santa Claus is a pretend character, but, you know, it's more the spirit of the thing that matters. It's about... You see...
Just...
You know, when you think about it, it is actually kind of hard to explain.
You find it difficult to explain the non-existence of Santa Claus.
I love this twist of
A
logic.
little bit, yeah.
Then surely it is logical to assume that he is real. The
That
vast
leap of
amount
logic.
Of evidence suggests this is the correct assumption.
I really can't believe I'm having this conversation.
And if the Santa Claus humanoid is real, then he is a clear threat to the security of Dalek operations. He sees us when we're sleeping. He knows when we're awake. He knows if we've been bad or good.
Okay, which means...
He must be exterminated! The Santa Claus being will come to this house. He will enter this room. He will discover our plans. The logical conclusion is that he must be destroyed.
Okay, so why hasn't he done it any other year?
My
Logically,
favourite joke coming up.
Because you have failed to be a good individual.
Wait, so you're saying the only reason Santa Claus hasn't been to this house is because I haven't been a good boy?
Correct.
Alright, okay,
Oh.
just suppose that I believe you. What makes you think he's going to come this year?
You have been
Here it is.
particularly loyal to your Dalek masters this year. Your loyalty could be deemed to be positive behavior. The Santa Claus being brings rewards to those who behave positively.
Oh.
Oh, I really do think you have a warped sense of good and bad. You know what? Fine. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. Prepare to repel invaders. Valiantly defend the borders. I'm off to eat my body weight in mince pies and drink a gallon of sherry. Ta-ta!
So stupid. I love it.
The Santa Claus human will arrive at this location in approximately 9 Earth hours. Excellent. Have Dalek Darren and Dalek Donald prepared the roof defences.
Oh, I wish I had the budget to show
that
this
the
bit.
reindeer traps have been deployed and tripwires are now present. Satisfactory. Continue to monitor the NORAD tracking system. Santa Santa Claus must be exterminated!
This series of shots was filmed over the space of about 5 hours, I think, just to get the sun going down in the background. It looks really nice. I was very pleased with that at the time.
Can you see anything? Negative. The NORAD tracking system shows that the Santa Claus being has passed us. Understood.
Oh, poor Derek.
Oh, sorry, Monty. Alright, Derek.
Matt's showing off his dancing skills there.
You alright, mate?
Or
The
lack thereof.
Santa Claus being did not come.
Oh. Did he not? Mustn't have been a good boy this year, then.
No.
Oh, it's genuinely quite sad.
I wanted to believe in something. To understand why humans believe in magic.
By exterminating Santa Claus.
It is all I know how to do, but in a small way. I suppose
Get your mind
it
out
was
the
my
gutter,
way of
dear oh
believing
dear.
in Christmas. Why do humans celebrate Christmas?
Well, lots of reasons, I guess. Some do it for religious reasons, some people because it's an excuse to eat and drink yourself silly. I guess I do it because it's an excuse to show the people I love how much I care about them, even if I'm not very good at showing it the rest of the year. For me, Christmas is all about my family and my friends.
This is very much a holiday
You
special
do not
episode.
need to believe in Santa Claus to believe in Christmas.
No. Well, I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but if you don't, well, that's okay too.
I think I understand. It is the spirit of Christmas that
Oh, then
is
I apologise.
important. The way that it makes you feel, not how you choose to celebrate it.
Exactly. Anyway, I'm going to go stick a film on and have another glass of sherry.
That film, of course,
Join
being
me?
The Tip for Thunderbolt, which was my Christmas Eve tradition.
Affirmative. Could you...
Oh, of course.
Ongoing joke that we don't have the budget to show the Daleks elevating.
Almost forgot the drink.
And twist ending.
No way. Well, there you go. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And a little nod to the Feast of Stephen there, when William Hartnell said Merry Christmas to all of you at home. So just a little reference. Surprisingly good, looking back on this like 10 years later. I can't believe this is a decade old this Christmas, good God. ...2014. And there's the old logo, dear me. The end. Oh, and there's a deleted scene. It has aged quite well, hasn't it?
Ay, ay, ay. What an idiot! Honestly, how can a hyper-intelligent race with super advanced machinery and access to the internet be completely idiotic? Honestly. Heck, I don't even know why he's asking me to set up the tracker system when he's a superior being. But I guess I shouldn't complain. At least he's not exterminating me. Hey, Danny, you want to play? Oh, hey, get out of my eggnog. Okay. You know what? No need to get violent. Enjoy. I hate it when he gets drunk like that. Now I know how Matt feels living with a Dalek.
Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Something I want to show off, by the way. The Cult of Scratchwood has a TV tropes page, which I'm going to show you because I love that this exists. Here we are, web video, Cult of Scratchwood. Here we go. Here we are. Right, let's flick back over to the desktop view. Here we go. Here we are. So yeah, some. Hang on. Can we zoom in at all? Hold on. That's better. There we are. Looks a bit more comfortable. Right. So there's a quote from Bren, Tenkage, and Derek from one of the kind of I think the epilogue episode of Derek and Matt. The Cult of Scratchwood is the name of a fan-made web series created by Matthew Alden-Farrow on YouTube. The series includes 8 episodes of the Cult of Scratchwood proper, the 5 episodes plus 1 Christmas special of the prequel series Adventures with Derek and Matt, 2 episodes of Interview with Dalek, a dozen Ask a Dalek, 4th wall mail slot shorts, and various related skits. This is terribly out of date. Basic premise sees 5 misfit Daleks, Derek, Monty, Darren, Donald, and the Dalek Supreme, start sharing ordinary human Matt's flat. They spend most of their time fruitlessly scheming to conquer the world in the name of the Daleks, causing everyday trouble for their unfortunate roommate in the process. This bit I love. Thanks to animatronic Dalek puppets and good editing, the series boasts impressive production value for a fan-made production. Thanks! Here we are. Here are the examples of tropes in the Cult of Scratchwood. Both Matt Alden-Farrow and Bren Tenkage play fictionalised versions of themselves, though Alden-Farrow is only ever referred to as Matt. Bad people are blue as animals. A blue and orange morality example. In Improvement of the Daleks turn Matt's puppy into a cyborg abomination to Matt's horror, and they genuinely think they're helping. Bait and switch. Foolishness of the Daleks was done in a stylistic suck manner, at least compared to the other episodes, except it turns out the whole thing was an April Fool's joke made by Matt. The Daleks, who don't understand April Fools, were not amused and call Matt out for it. Blue and orange morality, lampshaded by Matt in Night Before Christmas. This is true of most of the Daleks. They consider the Daleks to be the ultimate good, to the point that they hope to lure Santa Claus with the ultimate good boy, Matt, on the basis that his loyalty to the Daleks makes him objectively good. Later in the same episode, Derek admits that trying to exterminate Santa Claus is the only way he can fathom of believing in him. Characterised himself, Derek the Dalek is credited in the Doctor Who style opening, where the name of the actor playing the Doctor's companion would appear in the real intro. In the end credits, however, his voice credit properly goes to Matthew Alden-Farrow. I stopped doing that because it was silly. I need a frickin' drink. In Night Before Christmas, Matt needs a drink after he realises Santa is real after all. Ineffectual sympathetic villain. All the Daleks bordering on anti-villain at times. They ultimately want to exterminate all lesser races, sure, but something always gets in the way, and in the meantime Monty is cute with his constant office of tea. You can't help but smile at Derek trying to track Santa Claus across the galaxy, etc. Monster roommate. Matt first has Derek the Dalek in Adventures, and later on the entire cult in the Cult Ask a Dalek and the skits. His main complaint? Preposterous electricity bills. Music soothes the savage beast. A downplayed example. When first arriving on Earth, Derek the Dalek was convinced to stay with Matt rather than go on an exterminating spree because he became enamoured with Earth music, which we explored in the abandoned episode Genesis of the Derek. Not in this for your revolution. In Intervention of the Daleks, the cult tries to give Monty an intervention to stop Monty from making tea, which the cult sees as a waste of time, since Daleks don't need tea. Matt helps the cult with their intervention, not because he agrees with the cult, but 2 reasons. Monty makes too much tea for Matt to handle, and Monty's tea isn't drinkable. Pint-sized powerhouse. Bren initially scoffs at the idea that the literally pint-sized Dalek Danny could harm him, and his laser gun isn't any less powerful than the other Daleks. Santa's existence clause. Played straight. Matt spends most of the night before Christmas trying to explain to Derek that Santa Claus is not real. And struggling to explain why humans pretend he is. The closest Derek comes to understanding is when he assumes it is a tool for propaganda. After Derek has already left, Matt sees Santa's flying sleigh whizzing past his window. He blinks and goes to get another drink. Token good teammate. Monty isn't as much into the Dalek Supreme's plots as the others. Most of the time he's just making tea, despite Daleks not needing to drink. Matt does like tea, but calls Monty out at one point for spending all of his time making tea. And vitriolic best buds, Darren and Donald. They're those 2 guys who like throwing jabs at TV ads, yet they're also at each other's throats, so to speak, since Daleks don't have throats, because Darren constantly mocks Donald for not being up to date with technology. I wonder when this was last edited. Hang on, I'm going to cut away from that, because I'm not going to show you my login information for this, because I did log in and. So I could. I think I just updated the image at the top because I felt that the image they were using was very out of date. Hang on a minute. Hold on. Trying to remember what my password was. I haven't used it for a while. Hold on. Try that one. No. I'm going to have to reset my password. That's annoying. Here we are. Try that one. Reset password. New password has been mailed to you. Okay. Yeah. Also, hello the Tide, Scott. Yes, I have a TV tropes and have done for a number of years. I only recently... I discovered it a while ago and then went back to check on it recently and discovered it had been updated, which was nice. So that was a nice surprise that someone cares enough about it to change things. There we are. Cool. Right, let's try that again. Got a reset password now. Let's log in. There we are. Right. Let's see. Update and history. Here we go. Let's see. I changed the caption text. I changed the image and did a couple of spelling and grammar fixes. The merger magicopia made 9 changes. Including moving things around. Let's see. There we are. Yeah, he's added a load of stuff. I think it was him who's made it originally. Oh no, maybe not. The Merger Magicopia added a load of stuff last July, I think. And then Camelot in 2020 looks to have been one of the ones who... Oh no, he's made some changes. Scrooge McDuck has made some changes. St. Fan has made some other changes. What else? I think, yeah, these are all changes. Scrooge McDuck. Who else? There you go. Yeah, I think Scrooge McDuck is the one who added the page to begin with. So thank you, Scrooge McDuck. I enjoyed that. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I'm chuffed to bits that that's the thing that exists. Yeah, that makes me very happy. SL says, hi everyone, just stumbled across the live show, I'm glad I caught it. Hail our Dalek overlords, welcome. I came across this wonderful man list on the run up to the latest general election. I've since caught up on the Cult of Scratchwood and have been utterly charmed with the little fellas. They are very charming. I'll give you that. I love the Cult so much. They're of all the things I've ever made, they are in my top 5. I wouldn't say they're my favourite because I have a child now. I'm literally not allowed to say that. But yeah, no, they are. Yeah, I love the Cult, especially Monty. He's such a special flower. I would happily have a cup of tea from Monty. He's great. There should be an episode of the Cult of Scratchwood where the present Cult goes back in time and the past Cult travels to the future and tries to exterminate present Matthew. That sounds complicated and expensive. But also, there is a time travel plot I have in mind for future that I can't discuss right now because it will ruin plot. I have all of these stories in my head that I want to tell one day that I just haven't got round to making yet. One day I will get round to making a big kind of epic, I guess, finale episode, although it probably won't end up being a finale because it won't be the final episode. I will probably still do stuff even if I do end up making it. But yeah, but basically there are little plot threads that I've been putting in place for the last decade that are supposed to have a payoff. I just haven't done it yet. So yeah, and time travel is involved. Somehow. It gets silly. So yes, this is, a thing that happens. All I'm going to say is that as of Groundhog Day of the Daleks, Matt now has a fully recharged and operational vortex manipulator. Just putting that out there. Yeah. Will that appear again? Who knows? Probably. Oh dear. Anyway, but yes, SL, welcome, and since you're new here, lovely. No, Scratchwood cannot end. It's not going anywhere for a while. I should probably make a new one. I teased in my little short episode, TARDIS detected, that retirement of the Daleks will be coming at some point, and it will. I've got it. It is a plot someone suggested, and I really like it as an idea, so that will be coming at some point. I just need to write it. But that was a genuine thing that will be happening. But it's not the end. I promise you, it's not the end. It's called Retirement of the Daleks because the retirement is kind of central to the plot. I won't spoil it, but yeah, that's not me saying, oh, Retirement of the Daleks because it's ending. It's not ending. Chilling time now. Tomorrow the painting session begins. Ah, nice. Ah, please. Speaking of chilling time, it's coming up to 10 o'clock, so I really need to go. Coming 2077. I like your optimism. No, it will come. It will come out. It might be. I hope it will be before Christmas, because I also want to do a Christmas episode this year, but life keeps getting in the way. I have too much stuff in my life now. Busy. Too many things. One day I'll have some free time again. Never mind. Anyway, yes, the Retirement of the Daleks will be coming at some point, and hopefully a Christmas special as well this year. So don't worry, the cult hasn't gone anywhere. They're still here. I'm still making stuff actively. Don't you worry. They're here for the long haul. Right. Let's have one last look at the train, shall we? Let's have a little look. Hey! I am so happy with Metropolitan 1. Well, she's had a good run in today, so I'm happy about that. I'll probably take Metropolitan 1 down to the Model Railway Club in London at some point. So, yeah, I will look forward to that. I'll go catch up with my mate Paul. And maybe Lawrence as well. Who knows? You don't know any of these people. I don't know why I'm telling you. But, yeah, really happy with that model. I think it's lovely. I have no issues with the build quality at all, and the detailing on it is fantastic. I'm really pleased with it. No complaints whatsoever. And it looks quite nice with that Chesham set, doesn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. Good job, Rapido. Really good job. Right, I'm going to go, guys. Not sure what the plan is for next week yet. I will think of something over the weekend. Might be a flight simulator stream, maybe, because I know that they've just released an update for the UK, so there's a whole load of landmarks in there that are quite relevant to me, because it's stuff I know, and yeah, Inverness Castle, for example, is now in the game. So that's quite exciting and interesting. Yeah, we might do a flight sim stream, and I will poke East Coast Steam, aka Craig, and see if he's up for that. And we might go look at some of the new UK landmarks. So yeah, look forward to that. That might be next week, or maybe the week after. Haven't decided. But anyway. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this silly little stream. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Much love. Bye! Credits didn't break this week.